With storm season upon us and power outages on the rise, I wanted to empower you to storm-proof your home. And we're going to do that in 5 easy steps with my expert guest, Karrie Greene of Generator Supercenter of Nashville. Hi, Karrie. Thank you for joining us.
Hi, Sammy. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, this is really important for many reasons, but let's get right to it. And the first step you say is to plan. What does that entail?
So planning for a storm, you know they're coming, so I would make sure I had fresh batteries, a flashlight, a radio, water, things like that to make sure if a storm does hit, you have those things.
Yeah, and what about like listening for sirens or weather? Like what do we need to know about that?
So when you do hear a siren, before that, let's have like a location. Do you have a location in your home everybody's going to meet at? How that works.
Yeah, that's good advice. You mentioned about everyone meeting. The plan doesn't work if we don't communicate the plan to our people. So
correct. Yes.
What does that next step look like?
So having a plan beforehand, make sure all of your family members know the plan, what the protocol is, where are you going to meet, who's picking up what, who's grabbing the batteries, who's grabbing the water, things like that.
That's a great tip. And you know, I think about that too. It can't be all on us as the adults, right? Kids can
correct.
have those, even when our kids were little, they had a little knapsack.
Yes.
Even that would pack with a granola bar, a bottle of water, a favorite stuffed animal.
Yeah.
Just so everyone's got something to grab, right?
Yes.
And important documents, what do we do?
I think having your documents in a central location and having somebody grab that as their item to grab, making sure you have all of your important documents in case the storm does hit.
That's really good advice. People forget about that, medications, that sort of thing. Step number 3 is to think about things that are people that are like family, our pets.
Oh, definitely. So yeah, having, like, if you have pets, in my house I have 4, right. So having a plan for your pets, grabbing some carriers if they're on medication, grabbing some leashes, food, knowing where they are, kind of, they do get scared in storms, so having a plan for your pets is definitely one of the steps.
Yeah, and the 4th step, we talk about protocol. We think about what to do before the storm, but really thinking about after the storm is just as important. What are you talking about with protocol?
After the storm, making sure you're listening to the weather, what's going on, is it passing, where are the shelters if something did happen, where are you going to be? Things like that. So, and where letting the people know in your life, whether it's people next door or your cousins or family and a couple states over, so people know where you are, checking in, whether it's on social media or if there's a phone call or something like that.
Yeah, that's such an important step. I hesitate saving this 5th step for last because in some ways it should be the first step, but that's to protect. And really the best way to protect and storm-proof your house is to really do something where you know you can stay safe in your home, and that's something like a whole home generator that I never even knew existed until I met you. Tell us, is this really a thing?
Like, it is a thing. We do whole home generators, so basically we come in, it takes about a day, we come out, size it up based on your home, we can install it, get you up and going, and as soon as the power goes out, it takes just a few moments to pop on and run your whole home, whether it's, you know, washer, dryer, electricity, what have you. And
do I have to like flip a switch?
You don't. It's automatic.
Oh
we do monitoring, so if anything happens, we know before you know if there's an issue.
And what about like maintenance and knowing that it's okay or that it's going to be ready for the storm?
The maintenance, we take care of all of that. It's a turnkey process. We take care of everything if the power goes out. It's just peace of mind.
Well, that's what I was going to say. I mean, last year with the storms, our family had to leave our home for 2.5 weeks. We had a generator. It powered our fridge. The amount of money we lost just throwing all that food away, and then because we're working from home, virtual school, and not to mention, you know, we don't have a lot of time, but even we're in summer, but winter time.
Yes.
The ice storm that we had.
The ice storm that happened, there are so many people out of power. Having a whole home generator not only protects you from storms, it protects you for any power outages. So when the ice storm hit, a lot of people lost power, and just how cold it did get. It wasn't just in the storms.
Yeah, this is, I mean, I can't thank you enough for talking to us about this. If you want to invest in your home and your family's ultimate peace of mind, please visit Karrie and her expert team at Generator Supercenter of Nashville. That's GeneratorSupercenterofNashville.com. Karrie, thanks for joining us today.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely.